Hello friends, this is the SunWoman, your empathic astrologer and intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here to do your reading for June 2018. This is for the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you would like a private reading from me, please click on the link in the information box below. So, we're coming out of a Sagittarius full moon, which is your opposite sign. So when there is an opposite full moon, when that energy is prevalent, it can bring about power struggles. It can bring about a need to integrate what you currently are lacking in some way, okay? And usually you'll need to or attempt to do that through other people. This can be loved ones, this can be partnerships, significant others. So there's definitely a need to work together with someone else in your life as we're coming into the month of June. But you currently have, of course, the sun in your sign. Mercury is in your sign, which is your ruler. So this is a really important time for you for communication. You have an extra boost of communicative energy with Mercury, your ruler, in your sign. So you definitely want to take advantage of that throughout the month of June, okay? Mars is in Aquarius, which is in trine to your sign as well, a fellow air sign. So Mars, gives you that energy boost. And for you, especially with my Gemini rising, that is going to be falling in your 9th house. So there's definitely a push for you to perhaps travel for communication on a small scale and a large scale, okay? It could be publishing, could be, some of you could be going back to school or starting a new degree. So, a lot of conversations, perhaps, paperwork, talking to siblings, having meetings, fielding emails, letters, things like that. So that's the month of June. Let's go ahead and see what your reading is for the strongest messages for my Geminis for June 2018. I am using the Starchild Tarot, beautiful tarot deck, and I'll be pulling an oracle card from the, let me see, what is this? This is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, as well as doing some clarifications with Tarot Everywhere. Here we go for Gemini, June 2018. I'm going to be doing a traditional Celtic cross. So covering you, all right, we have the Ace of Cups reversed covering. I do read reversals because it kind of tells me where the energy is blocked, and where you need to make a correction there, or unblock that energy. Crossing you is the King of Wands. We have the Four of Cups reversed at the base of the reading, the Ten of Swords in the recent past. So with this being a June reading, this Ten of Swords would be talking about, prior to the beginning of June. We have the Eight of Cups reversed crowning the Knight of Crystals or Pentacles in this deck in the near future. We have the Ten of Wands in your internal thought process. We have the Knight of Wands reversed, representing other people external to you. The Seven of Cups is in your hopes and fears area. And we have the Six of Swords in the outcome. And I also just want to silence this. And I also like to pull two more cards for the outcome. So you have the Six of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Judgment card, which is called Awakening in this deck. Beautiful, beautiful cards here. Okay. Let's see. At the base of deck, Nine of Cups reversed. Okay, so what are you unhappy about? What is being blocked for you on an emotional level? Gemini, what is preventing you from turning that Nine of Cups right side up for the month of June? So that's your mission. okay, to make corrections so that you can have a sense of satisfaction, so that you can have a sense of emotional fulfillment, you know, being happy, making your wishes come true. The Nine of Cups being the wish come true card. Let's take a look at the oracle deck. Pull one card here for you. All right, I'm going to pull this card, Unfinished Symphony. Okay. So let's see. So with the Nine of Cups reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed here coming up as the covering energy, I feel that for many of you this is an emotional situation. Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, you have the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So strong emotional energy as well as the Eight of Cups reversed. So that's the dominant energy here. And again, I'm feeling as though there are blocks here. Who's crossing you? This is the King of Wands. This is a fiery energy. It can represent a fire sign, which could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So someone is perhaps a source of conflict right now for you. And I think that many of you are trying to move on from whatever this blockage is. You're trying to move on from whatever this upside down emotional energy is, the sense of this lack of fulfillment. The Ten of Swords is in the recent past, so there's definitely been some sort of turmoil, I feel, for many of you. You know, it could be a sense of betrayal. It could be that this King of Wands, you know, did something to you that really wounded you very deeply, and you're trying to bring yourself to recover, you know, from that insult, from that injury, whatever it is. It could have been a betrayal. It could have been a verbal argument. You know, it could have been just someone treating you badly. And the good thing is, though, it's in the recent past. So you're coming out of this energy. But for many of you, I feel like there is a resistance to actually walking away from this energy, because you do have the Eight of Cups reversed here. So you're resisting walking away. You're resisting bringing this situation to a close. And what I feel like here is that as long as you are resistant to this, you're going to remain in this Nine of Cups reversed energy. Okay? The King of Wands, if that person is not, and again, this is male or female, masculine or feminine energy, this is just a specific type of personality. So this could be a very passionate person, very impulsive. You know, for me, the King of Wands definitely represents a long-term partner, because they are a king energy. So I don't feel like this is someone who is new to your life. Perhaps someone that you have a long-term connection to, a significant person in your life. But oftentimes the King of Wands can be very self-centered. This energy can be very focused on his or her own needs. This is, definitely a narcissistic energy, inconsiderate, especially with their words and with their actions. So, this person, at least for the recent past, has done something or has been doing something, because the Ten of Swords, for me, is a cycle. In this deck, the Ten of Swords are surrounding this circular, whatever you want to call this sphere. And this, to me, feels like round and round we go. Round and round we go. That old Spandau Ballet song. not being able to get off of a cycle, of difficulties, or having a difficult time, getting out of a situation that just replays itself, the same behavior, the same actions, the same issues, the same arguments. And so this accumulates, this Ten of Swords energy accumulates to the point where, you really can't take it anymore. The good news, though, here is that you have new energies coming in here, and that for me is represented by the Knight of Crystals, the Knight of Pentacles. This could be an earthy energy. This could be someone younger than you, or an older person who has a very youthful personality, very youthful outlook. This person works really hard at what they do. They are perhaps learning their craft. They are slowly but surely building a life, building a career, building a reputation. This may be someone who works with his or her hands, is a craftsman or craftswoman of some sort. And, so I definitely feel that this is a positive energy that's going to come in here and help you reestablish a foundation, reestablish your, regain your balance, regain a sense of strength, of foundation for you, okay? So this Knight of Crystals, Knight of Pentacles energy is a really good energy. It's constructive, and I feel though that in order for you to be able to take advantage of this new presence in your life, or even if this energy is a thing coming into your life, like a new job, or some kind of positive news regarding finances, because it is crystals, it's going to be important for you to finish whatever is unfinished at this time. And that's why you receive this card, Unfinished Symphony, because although you may think, or although you are saying to yourself that something is over, the heart sometimes has a different agenda. And if you are at the end of your rope with a relationship, then it really is up to you to finish that, to close it. And some of you, I feel that you are blocking that. You're not allowing yourself to move forward. And this is a situation that maybe had you under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. You have the Ten of Wands here as your view, your inner feelings about the situation. Maybe someone put a lot of weight and responsibility on you. Maybe you had to support someone else. Or maybe someone left you holding the bag, and you have had to take on a tremendous amount of weight and responsibility that has you overwhelmed. Okay, you're doing it, and you're doing it well. You're doing a great job handling, that extra baggage, or the extra work that maybe somebody left over to you. But there's only a certain amount of time that you can remain under pressure before we break. We're only human. So I also feel that some of you may be hoping and wishing that this person changes his or her behavior, and hoping that you might eventually be able to make a fresh start with this person. But I don't think that is going to happen, because the Knight of Wands is reversed here. So you have the King of Wands crossing, you have the Knight of Wands, in the area representing other people or external influences. And the Knight of Wands is a very immature, can be quite argumentative, can be, quite someone who really is, not adverse to conflict. This person can really want to fight. They can be very difficult, childish, immature, again, narcissistic energy. So I don't feel that whoever this King of Wands or Knight of Wands energy is prepared or able to change their stripes or their spots, at this point. And this has left you with a lot of confusion. You have the Seven of Cups in your hopes and fears area. And what that says for me is that, you're not sure which way to go. You're not sure what decision to make. The heart, again, the heart has a different agenda sometimes. And, you could be having a difficult time making that decision, or seeing things for the reality that they are. The Seven of Cups can talk about delusion and illusion, and perhaps what you thought was a situation that was going to be long-term or last forever, was not destined to be there, because whoever this person was may have been gaslighting you or throwing up smoke screens, okay, or creating a sense of illusion around this emotional relationship, this emotional situation. And you are only now really coming to realize that. You're only now really coming to realize the truth. So I do feel that, and this for me is important to communicate to you, that whatever this new energy here is that's coming in, and for me this is very much the middle part of June, it's going to inspire you. And as I said, this could be a person, this could be a professional situation that presents itself, a new job. This could be some of you deciding to go back to school. Remember, I said at the beginning of the video that many of you might be, expanding your lives in some way, a lot of communication going on. So you may be refocusing your energy on yourself. And whatever that full moon brought, it brought things to a head, and it may have brought things to, it may have strained things so much that bringing things to an end is the only logical way to go here, okay? The even more good news in the outcome for you is that, as I told you, you have the Ace of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Awakening card, which is the Judgment card. So I really feel that, and I want to show you these beautiful cards, I really feel that in the outcome here, and you have, here's the Ace of Wands, here's the Six of Swords, here is the Awakening card, and really for me, it happens like this. You come to that realization, you wake up, you make the right judgment call, you decide that you're going to move on, you're going to move past these swords, you're going to move through this path of either sadness or heartbreak or conflict, and you're going to move on to something new, which is your Ace of Wands, your new beginning, okay? This could be, as I said, it could be a work situation, it could be a new career, it could be a new energy in your life, new beginning, new focus, could be a new person, very possibly, all right? But whatever it is definitely newness, and I do feel that this Martian energy in Aquarius, that, Aquarius is all about the future and about new things and about looking towards looking toward a brand new life, a brand new horizon. That Mars energy in your fellow air sign of Aquarius is going to refocus you, help you refocus. Okay, but as I said, a lot of this is going to have to do with you taking advantage of Mercury and the Sun, which will be bringing about new inspiration, new ideas. Mercury is about new ideas, communication. Some of you may be taking some short trips that may evolve into a long distance situation, okay? And again, it could be trips of the mind, which, as I said, could be education, could be going back to get a degree or traveling long distance, all right? So whatever confusion you're experiencing, I really feel as though something is going to, some information that you receive, some news, a meeting, a conversation, a letter, a text, email, something that you're going to get in the month of June is going to inspire you to move past the conflict and to move towards some new, refreshing energy that is coming into your life. I just want to just do a quick clarifier on this Knight of Pentacles to see if this is a person, if this is, a specific, oops, all right. So I'm going to take that one, the Four of Wands. I'm going to take the Six of Swords, and I'm going to take these two cards. Okay, so we have, I lost a couple of them, but I'll pick those up later. So, all right, so the Knight of Pentacles. The clarifiers here are the Four of Wands, the Six of Swords. Again, you already have the Six of Swords in the outcome. The King of Cups, okay, which could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy, and the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so this, here's the picture for me. Some of you, I said some of you could be traveling, some of you could be moving with this Four of Wands. Six of Swords, moving from where you currently are living, moving to another town, city, country maybe. The King of Cups energy. King of Cups can, as I said, represent a water sign. The King of Cups often is an educator as well, or someone who does counseling. So this could be a counselor in school. I also got the word recruiter came to me as well. Someone who can advise you. And the Nine of Pentacles talks about self-sufficiency and standing on your own, and standing on your own very well, very successfully, with financial security. So whatever this energy is, and this Knight of Pentacles resonates very much with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel that for many of you, there could be someone coming into your life, or there could be a move because of a job or a professional opportunity that comes in. You may be receiving a phone call or having a conversation with a mentor also. Comes up, mentor, counselor, advisor, who is going to help you learn or help steer you in the direction to stand on your own and to, to help you move toward your prosperity, your individual sense of security. So, the outcome here being, don't be afraid to finish whatever is unfinished. Don't be afraid to bring to closure whatever this Ten of Swords energy here is for you, Gemini. Don't allow yourself to be pulled back into a situation that is just going to be that same phase, that same cycle, that repetitive cycle that keeps happening. Allow yourself to move forward to something brand new that's going to take the weight off of you, this Ten of Wands, and that's going to bring you about to be able to bring about your Nine of Cups happiness, okay, as opposed to it being upside down. The Wheel of Fortune is here under the Nine of Cups. It is reversed, so it says that it's time for change, and I really feel like the ability to make that change is solely in your hands right now. It doesn't belong to anyone else's actions. It is in your hands to pull yourself out of whatever has been holding you back, or whoever was holding you back. Detach yourself from an emotional situation, from someone who may not have your best interests at hand, and to move forward, okay, to a successful new beginning. All right, my Gemini, so thank you so much. I hope this reading resonated with you. Again, if you want a private reading, please contact me at my website. I wish you all good things, love, peace, and joy. And as always, I bid you namaste.